Perfect.
November is easily the biggest month for gamers every single year, and 2020 is no different, with Sony and Microsoft both releasing consoles to usher in the next generation. While Cyberpunk 2077 slipped back to December, there are plenty of games to keep you occupied to make the wait a lot better. So let's get into what's next for the month of November. And we're going to start with November 10th, when Microsoft releases their next generation console, Xbox Series X, along with its less powerful but amazingly affordable little brother, the Xbox Series S. November 10th is also packed to the brim with new releases, so let's start with some Xbox Series exclusives. The infamous shooter built by a single developer, Bright Memory, is launching on Xbox Series X, along with The Falconeer, which launches on Xbox Series X along with PC and Xbox One. Tetris Effect Connected adds multiplayer to the 2018 release and will launch on Game Pass on PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X on November 10th. Gears Tactics, which was previously only available on PC, will also launch on Game Pass for Xbox One and Xbox Series X. The latest entry in the Yakuza series is Yakuza Like a Dragon, which keeps the game's signature style and humor while changing its combat from brawler to an RPG. That will be available on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and it is a next-gen console Xbox Series X timed exclusive, so it will be coming to PlayStation 5 just at a later date. November 10th also sees the release of Planet Coaster Console Edition coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. The PlayStation 5 version launches on November 12th. The 2003 cel-shaded remake 13 is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Sakuna of Rise and Ruin comes to PC, PlayStation 4, and Switch. Also, Assassin's Creed Valhalla puts players in the Viking boots of Eivor, which releases on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Stadia, and will also release on PlayStation 5 when it launches on November 12th. The fifth expansion for Destiny 2 Beyond Light will be released on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia. It will also launch on Xbox Game Pass and will be upgraded later this year for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Along with all these titles, November 10th also brings a bunch of next-gen upgrades/releases for Xbox Series X. These upgraded releases will also drop on PlayStation 5 on its November 12th launch day. The list includes Borderlands 3, NBA 2K21, Fortnite, Watch Dogs Legion, Warhammer Chaos Bane, No Man's Sky Next Generation, Observer System Redux, Dirt 5, Maneater, and Devil May Cry Special Edition. And finally, that's everything for November 10th. Now let's go forward 2 days to November 12th, when Sony is set to release the regular and digital edition PlayStation 5, along with an amazing launch lineup. Let's start with PlayStation 5 exclusives that you can pick up along your shiny new system on November 12th. Astro's Playroom is a game that was built to fully express what the PlayStation 5 DualSense's haptic feedback and adaptive triggers can do. The game is free and preloaded on every PlayStation 5. The Pathless comes to us from the creators of Abzu and releases on PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. The team behind Borderlands combined a looter and a slasher to create Godfall, which releases on PC and PlayStation 5. Bugsnax will launch on PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5, where it will be free for any PlayStation Plus members, but only on PlayStation 5. Little Big Planet's Hero gets his own game when platformer Sackboy: A Big Adventure releases on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Demon's Souls is a breathtaking remake of the 2009 cult classic and drops exclusively on the PlayStation 5. And last but not least, Spider-Man Miles Morales will drop on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Overcooked All You Can Eat combines the original Overcooked and its sequel along with additional content. It will be available on PlayStation 5 at launch and will come to Xbox Series X at a later date. Now, November 13th sees the release date of Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, which is dropping on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. It's also the release date for the latest entry in the blockbuster series Call of Duty, with the release of Black Ops Cold War coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Now, before we get to our final game of November, let's take a look at some more games coming this month. final game of the month is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. The sequel focuses on the Great Calamity, which took place 100 years before the events of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. There's currently a demo on the eShop if you want to give it a try, before releases on Nintendo Switch on November 20th. And those are the biggest releases for the month of November. Be sure to comment below and let us know which of these systems or games you'll be picking up. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to get alerts when new videos go live. You can also subscribe to the Camp Koji podcast, which is linked in the description down below.